Madden football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the reigning AFC champs and the Packers, coming up next.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Kansas City Chiefs taking on the NFC champions, the Green Bay Packers. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Packer team as we enter play here. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Chiefs, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
And I love it when both teams come in off of wins, already getting his chance. And we harken back to Dan Marino, another superstar, made it in his second year, lost the game, and never made it back again.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He got 29 yards that time.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left.
Now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 46. Back to throw here. That's taken in, Dontavian Wicks. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Down. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Pretty frock.
Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality and pound the rock.
2nd and 2. Eluding the pressure right. That is caught at the 7-yard line. His second catch in the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
And no question, this is exactly.
And that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash in. They got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone.
Now Jones. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
They've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
The left side completion to Jones. And it's a Packers touchdown. Aaron Jones, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Packers are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they've targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in the backfield.
As he'll try again here to duplicate that success, starting with a first down. On play action, they'll throw. That one caught downfield by Watson. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Call that a very strong.
It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
They love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. Chris Jones able to.
The ball's got to come out quick, and you have to know where to go with the football, really in pre-snap. Identify where you want to go and get rid of it.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
They need to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
On the move to his left. And this turns into the 15. It's 1st and 10. Up the middle, Jones. He will push his way down to about the 4. Here's a 2nd and 8. They'll set up a throw. Catch made by the running back, Aaron Jones. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. 7-7, our score after 1. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll set up to throw. Touchdown, Packers! A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers have taken the lead.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Passes on his first 2 drives, and he'll try again here on drive 3. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. Across midfield. He's on his way. Touchdown, Packers! Aaron Jones, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Packers continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. CD, that's his 2nd touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Buying time to his left. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know what? In a new set of downs.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
The old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
And he's taken down, a chief sack. Felix and
A lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. Now a deep ball there. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. An inside give to Jones. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Packers will extend their lead here just before halftime.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field.
The previous possession, and even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that
the penalty, the incompletion stands. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And what they want to do is go ahead and take those downs away from them. You never want to give extra snaps to any offense. That's how you get hurt.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to... Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, ball, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, One thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds. Even 40 yards. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side, because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
Jones will score. Touchdown, Packers.
Coaches don't want to talk about that. That's where it starts. When I played in college, our first rule for every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. And that's kind of how they judge you. Do you take care of the ball, not turn?
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 41 yards. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like those to the goal line. That still definitely hurts.
They'll look to throw. Looking deep here for Dobbs. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there.
Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. Looking deep here for Dobbs. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores.
You folks came for every play with the potential to win or lose a title as they look to drain some time off this clock. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He finds his man complete. It's Reed. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive.
Yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
Now, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to...
Here's 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. Now this aired out deep for Reed. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Just because you got them, it didn't work out.
Another incompletion would certainly be ideal defensively. A big play now. This is 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Chris Jones is 2nd. Back to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball.
Now that incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
There he goes, left side. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Romeo Dobbs, 81 yards. And the Packers have regained the lead in the 2nd half of this Super Bowl. So minutes after giving up the lead in the 4th quarter, they say not so fast. Big play, and they grab that lead right back.
Talk about a seesaw game. Up, down, up, down. Did you have a seesaw? Did you play that when you were a kid?
Oh, yeah. Out on the playground.
Ready?
That one looks like he'll throw here. Flushed out right. And the Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. This one swung out here to Jones. A give to Jones. for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. And that rushing touchdown is fourth, puts him just one shy of the NFL record. This was a good one. Excitement all the way to the end. You had the points, and then they were hoping for the miracle there on the onside kick. Couldn't get it recovered, and that was your ball game.
And I'm of the opinion that any time you actually do recover an onside kick, it almost is a miracle. It takes so many things going right to make it happen. It didn't in this case, and they walk off a victor.